Join us on an exciting journey as we delve into one of the most enduring mysteries of American history. The lost colony of Roanoke. Founded in the late 16th century, this colony was England's first attempt to establish a permanent settlement in the New World. However, their abrupt and unexplained disappearance has left historians and enthusiasts captivated and confounded for over 4 centuries. Welcome to our YouTube exploration of the enigmatic disappearance of the Roanoke settlers. In this video, we'll uncover the historical context of their vanishing, investigate popular theories, and explore the emergence of new clues that shed light on this age-old mystery. So, let's dive into the captivating story of the lost colony of Roanoke. Our journey begins in 1587 when Governor John White, an artist and cartographer, led a group of 115 English settlers to Roanoke Island, located off the coast of present-day North Carolina. These pioneers seemed poised for a promising start. But White's return to England for supplies, delayed by unforeseen circumstances, left the colony in a state of abandonment. Upon his return in 1590, White encountered a desolate scene, with the only clue to their fate being the word Croatan carved into a post and crow on a nearby tree. These markings, while cryptic, were not accompanied by the distress symbol previously agreed upon. Several theories have since emerged to unravel the mystery of Roanoke's vanishing settlers. One prevailing theory suggests they integrated with the Croatan tribe, indicating their new location, supported by some archaeological evidence. Another theory hints at a more grim outcome, such as disease, famine, or conflicts with native tribes. Some believe they tried to sail back to England but got lost at sea. Other theories suggest Spanish forces from nearby Florida or treachery from rival English privateers played a role in the disappearance. These theories, while dramatic, lack concrete evidence, leaving the fate of the Roanoke settlers an enduring mystery. The mystery of the Roanoke settlers' disappearance captivated the imaginations of many, leading to early theories trying to decipher their fate. One belief revolved around a potential violent encounter with native tribes, fueled by the fear of the other, pervasive among early colonists. Another theory suggested that the settlers simply starved, struggling to sustain themselves in the New World. There's also the possibility they sought new pastures, hoping to find more fertile lands or friendlier tribes. These early interpretations reflected the uncertainties and possibilities of the early American experience. For centuries, the enigma of the Roanoke settlers' disappearance had remained an unsolved puzzle, a historical mystery with key pieces missing. The story of the lost colony had perplexed historians and enthusiasts, capturing their imagination and fueling endless speculations. However, it was in the year 2020 that a glimmer of hope emerged in the form of a renewed and intensified research effort led by the First Colony Foundation. This foundation dedicated itself to understanding and preserving the history of early American colonies, and they set their sights on Roanoke. Their approach was thorough and ambitious, utilizing modern technology alongside a meticulous re-examination of historical records to shed light on the fate of the lost settlers. The turning point in their quest was a series of meticulous scanning sessions involving the Virginia Pars map, a piece of cartography crafted by John White, the governor of the Roanoke colony. The map itself was a valuable historical artifact, offering a detailed layout of the North Carolina coast and the Chesapeake Bay from the late 16th century. However, in 2020, this centuries-old map would reveal something extraordinary. As the map underwent infrared reflectography, a cutting-edge technique, researchers detected an anomaly hidden beneath layers of earth. This anomaly took the form of a faint symbol, a symbol that resembled a four-pointed star positioned at the confluence of two rivers on the map. This strategic placement strongly suggested that this symbol marked a place of great significance, possibly a fort or some other type of stronghold. This discovery was electrifying, not just for the researchers but for the entire historical and archaeological community. It hinted at the presence of a settlement, possibly related to the Roanoke settlers. The Virginia Pars map, initially valuable as a historical artifact, had now taken on a new dimension, as it potentially held the key to solving the enduring mystery of the lost colony. Subsequent excavations in the area marked by this newfound symbol on the map provided further evidence. Archaeologists uncovered fragments of English pottery and other artifacts, the designs and compositions of which closely resembled those used by English settlers of the late 16th century. These artifacts, whether conclusively tied to the Roanoke settlers or not, added depth to our understanding of early English endeavors in the New World. The mere presence of these remnants opened up the possibility of a direct link to the lost colony, further fueling the discourse around this age-old mystery. The discovery of these new clues was more than just a glimmer of hope. It was a ray of light in the shadows of history. It showed that, with persistence, advanced technology, and a dedicated research effort, even the most enduring and confounding mysteries can be rekindled and re-examined. The revelation revitalized the discourse around the Roanoke mystery, leaving historians and enthusiasts eager to continue the quest for answers and piece together the puzzle of the lost colony. The story of Roanoke began with the grand vision of a new world filled with untapped resources and potential. Sir Walter Raleigh's charter to colonize the New World led to the 1587 expedition of approximately 115 English settlers. Their purpose was to establish an English colony in the New World, forging a pathway for further colonization and strengthening England's global presence. The story of the Roanoke settlers is one filled with challenges and unforeseen obstacles. Their journey to establish a new English colony in the late 16th century was marked by the promise of a new world with untapped resources and potential, but it was far from smooth sailing. Upon landing on Roanoke Island, the settlers immediately encountered a series of challenges, including tensions with some of the indigenous tribes living in the region. The initial interactions were a mix of curiosity, caution, and, at times, conflict. The English settlers, with their unfamiliar customs and appearances, were as much a novelty to the indigenous peoples as the Algonquin way of life was to them. These early encounters set the stage for complex relationships that would influence the settlers' fate. One of the most pressing challenges facing the Roanoke colony was the dire need for supplies and reinforcements. Recognizing the urgency of the situation and his responsibility as the colony's leader, Governor John White made a tough decision. He resolved to return to England with the primary objective of gathering aid to ensure the survival and prosperity of the colony. However, as fate would have it, White's journey back to England was marked by delays and unforeseen events that prolonged his absence from Roanoke. The most significant of these was the clash with the Spanish Armada, a monumental naval confrontation that consumed England's resources and attention. The Spanish Armada's threat was so significant that every available ship was commandeered for the defense of the nation. White, despite his desperate pleas and his understanding of the colony's urgent needs, found himself trapped in an agonizing waiting game. The Spanish Armada posed an existential threat to England, and the confrontation in 1588, while ultimately resulting in an English victory, led to significant delays. Ships were damaged, resources were drained, and the immediate aftermath of the conflict was one of rebuilding and recuperation. White's intended swift return to Roanoke was repeatedly pushed further and further back. By the time he could finally embark on his journey back to the New World, 3 long years had passed since his departure from Roanoke. This delay in White's return would have profound implications for the fate of the Roanoke settlers. It set the stage for the enduring mystery of the colony's disappearance, as the circumstances and challenges they faced during White's absence would become central to the myriad theories attempting to explain their enigmatic fate. The clash with the Spanish Armada, while securing England's position as a naval power, played an unexpected role in the history of the Roanoke colony, and its consequences would continue to captivate historians and enthusiasts for centuries to come. As we conclude our exploration of the lost colony of Roanoke, the mystery persists, leaving us with more questions than answers. The story of these settlers, whether they met tragedy, integrated with local tribes, or embarked on another destiny entirely, remains one of the enduring mysteries of the early American experience. The allure of the unknown, combined with the very real dangers of the era, makes the lost colony an enduring enigma, a symbol of the uncertainties and possibilities of the New World. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey into history's enigmatic past. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our historical explorations.